Who's up? Who's up? Who's up? Who's here? Hello, hello, hello. Come on down. You're the next contestant on the journey through the Earth Walk of a lifetime. Come on down, everybody. Come on in. Let me know. Say good morning. Say hello. Woo, Kim's here. Amanda's here. Who else is here? Come on. I know if you're on my Facebook page, Mary June Tracy, I won't be able to see your messages right away. Maybe. If you do message, but I will check it out later. Okay. Candace is here. Woo! Come on. Hello, everyone, and welcome to those who watch the replay. Thank you very much. Please share this out. Let people know that, hey, go check this lady out. She's kind of nutty, but she's cool. Yeah, she's cool. She's nutty yet cool. Yeah. And Tammy's here. Woo! Must be warm there, cold here. Well, it was cool this morning. The sun is coming out, and it feels really nice coming through the glass. So we'll go with that. But it is, I think it's going up to, 17 today? Maybe? Yeah. That's what we're doing. Let's see. Let's check the temp. Oh, that's Vancouver. We don't care. It's going up to 17 today and sunny. So, yeah. So it's quite nice right now. And 8 degrees right now. Let's see where it's really nice. Because I got Trinidad and Tobago's 29. Today it's 28 right now. They're going up to 29. Honolulu, they're still sleeping. It's 31. It's going up to 31. 24 in Maui. Los Angeles, 29. I put on all these ones on my thing. Paris is 14. So Madrid is 22. Costa Rica is, it's sunny and hot, and it's 36. Who wants to go to Costa Rica? Oh, let's go. Let's go to the beach. I need some sand. I need sand. Love sand. We have, what do we have going on here today? Amanda and I are off to Costa Rica. Woo! The two of us. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That could be very dangerous. Energetic, I don't know. Could be. Let's go take a look at what's going on in the shenanigans in the stars right now. So I'm going to bring up a shared screen. So you'll see what I'm talking about. See what I'm talking about. So much energy. So much energy passing through. So I pulled this up on astro.com. So we have the sun is at 4 degrees. All right. And then we have the moon at 17. We had the first quarter square in Capricorn. And now this moon is trying to get us to kind of feel it out. Mercury, that is the big one here. Mercury has moved into Scorpio. And I'll tell you why in a moment. She's like, why do we care? Venus, of course, in Leo, and then Mars is in Virgo, and then we have the Mafia brothers are all in Capricorn. There they are, Capricorn, and then Uranus is in Taurus, and Neptune is in Pisces. So when you look at this, it looks like still you see a lot of energy still coming into the Capricorn house. A lot of this energy. We are going to be feeling this beautiful Mars squaring retrograde. It's still retrograde until Monday. So it's still like it's slowing down, forming this square. So we are still feeling that intensity from that square and what's going on. Then we have that crazy North Node up here in Gemini. So it's really trying to get us to really look at things in a new way and have us maybe reflect. There is not a lot of water here except for Mercury and Neptune. Not a lot of water. So when it comes to, for things coming in, when it means that it's not a lot of water, that means it's going to be very hard for us to process our emotions and our feelings, right? We have a lot of cardinal and a lot of fixed. So the cardinal means we've got a lot of initiative to go forward. The fixed means you got to do it. You got to do it, right? So that's what a lot of this energy is coming through right now. And with all of this energy that's coming in, and as we look at it with the three boys down here, and Mercury is like coming down on all of them, mainly on Sag, or mainly on Saturn, but so that's making those aspects. So I'm going to stop the share. Stop. So we have that Mercury. Mercury's going into Scorpio, or isn't Scorpio. Why do you think I'm talking so much? Mercury's here. It's coming in, and it's coming in full blast. He is really coming into the depths of the Scorpio. He's coming into where it's like, whoa, what's going on? This is like, there's a lot of boundaries here that I got to look at. There's some things I can do, things I can't do. What is the message? Because Mercury, as it comes into Scorpio, is going to get you to do what you need to do, especially when it comes to putting out your opinion. Hence, the 10 of Winters, the 10 of Swords came up. It's saying the resolution of difficulties, the weight lifted off your shoulders. You're heading into a new direction. Yet, heading into this new direction could cause conflict because not everybody's going to like what you're doing. It's the 5 of Wands. Nobody wants what you're doing. It's like, oh, you're just to this, you're to that. I don't want this. So you get a lot of conflict. So people coming in, giving you their opinion on what you should be doing. And of course, with that North Node in Gemini, it's like, shut the fuck up, because, it's like, hence, Mercury rules Gemini. So a lot of information is coming in for us. A lot of energy is coming in for us. And here's the thing. The ego came in, and the ego is the Tower. And that came in on the morning reading. And it is like, well, I feel trapped. I can't do this. I can't say this. This isn't what I want to do. And we're feeling like so constrained. And we're like, And really, it's like you're constraining yourself because of somebody else's opinion. Because you know what you know. Why not stand up and allow your voice to be heard? Why are you so worried about those other people's opinion of you? What do they, it's like, you see, especially, you see these people who come in who think, who think they know, but they don't. So call them on it. Call them on it. That's the thing. It's like some people will act like, oh, I'm just holier than thou. And you're just like, no, you're not. You're really not. You're kind of a dick, And we've been in this energy of complacency, of being complacent so that we don't ride the waves. Yet this energy with this Mars square is finally saying, you know what? We can't be complacent. The Mercury just went into Scorpio and is in its shadow phase. It's saying, no, you can't be complacent. So this energy that's coming in is letting us know you can't be complacent. You can't, there's opposing differences. People aren't all agreeing with you, and that's fine. But they don't have to be asses to force it upon you to think in a way that they think is right so that it's easier for them. It's easier for others for you to be complacent. Not be out there, not be loud, don't be different. It's like when I hung the sage out in front of this house, I have these big bundles of sage hanging out. And my son goes, that's weird. And I'm like, yes, it is. And that's where it's staying because that's your mom. It is allowing for that weirdness, that who you are to come out. It is where you need to start coming in from your heart and your throat and know that that is who you are and come into that higher chakra. The higher chakra is right here. It's the the heart chakra, that fifth chamber. It's coming into, and that fifth chamber is the crown. So if you've ever seen pictures of the Sacred Heart, you know, when you get the Sacred Heart, you see it usually on Jesus and that. But here's a beautiful picture of the Sacred Heart. This is my brain just went blank. My girlfriend from Nashville, she's gonna hit me. She's like, you couldn't remember? I said, no, my brain just went blank on what from Tennessee. And I got to pull her up now. But she drew this. This is the Sacred Heart, okay? So we have the Sacred Heart. But look at the top part. That's the fifth chakra. See? And there's always keys. Keys to opening the heart. Keys to opening up what it is that we solely need to open up to. This is such a beautiful picture. And she channeled this and then drew it out. And drawing it out, it's just, hold on. I got to pull this up. That's weird. That is so weird. Can't find it now. But it is bringing in that beauty, bringing in that light of who you are. I hate when there's so many things. You're trying to find one thing. There we go. No. You can't find it. But that's okay. But of course, you know I'm not going to stop looking for it. But this is where it's happening, is that there are others who don't want you to shine your light, don't want you to be. And when you do that, that's where you feel low. That's where you don't feel your vibrance of who you are. And coming into your own vibrance. And there's a few things I just want to bring up. There's, and I know some parents are having, it's funny, I have one beautiful, a very good dear friend of mine's daughter, her eldest son, like they're very, how do I put it? They're pagan. Her mom's a little witch. Debbie and I have been friends, soul sisters, for like 20 plus years. And her daughter's eldest son has now become religious. Like he believes in the Bible and stuff. And this is where it's like, for her, it's like, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, this is a beautiful opportunity for you to start to understand where your son is coming from and get yourself educated on what he's being taught, right? You got to educate yourself on, you know, your child's coming in with something. And this is where this energy is coming in, because somebody's going to come in and they're going to know all of this stuff. And you're going to be like, this is the time to say, okay, well, I need to be educated on this and what feels like, on finding the truth of what they're being told. So that's coming into that higher part of who you are. Educating yourself, because here's this child that's reading from the Bible saying, well, God said this. And then you got to educate them and say, well, yeah, God said that, but there's also that you got to remind them that the Bible and all of those that have been transcribed over time have been transcribed by man, and their opinion and egos all get into it, just like everything else. It's all part of human nature. But coming in and getting yourself educated on it. So if you're not understanding something, get yourself educated on it so that you begin to understand what it's all about, right? Don't become an asshole and come into, yes, there can be a difference of opinion, but you don't have to come in with your differences of opinion and say, it's got to be this way. That's not how we're coming in. And that's not where this energy is coming in. With this Mercury coming into Scorpio, it's like, okay, let me speak what I have to say. But also, I want to hear what you have to say. But if you're going to say it to me and be a dick, I don't want to hear it. But if you want to come in and we can have a heart-to-heart with it, then let's do this. Let's come in and have that heart to heart. Let's come in and have that communication so that we can grow and expand and learn North Node Gemini into something new. And as we are coming into the 6 degrees of Libra, it is allowing us to expand ourselves. It's allowing us to bring in that balance of communication with a mutual reception with Venus in Leo of the heart. Get it? Gotta love the universe, because it's getting us to come in to where we need to be able to communicate with our differences. And you're going to find that there's right now, there's going to be a lot of people popping up, coming in and stating things and saying like, you're doing it wrong. You can't do that. You can't do this. And it says right here. And you're just like, okay, it says it right here. But how about if we go into this a little deeper? Where was this written? When was this written? Who is saying what? Let's get into the and this is the challenge of this energy. I'll do what I want. Thank you. And that's the challenge of it. It's bringing in this challenge of having open communication. But things are opening up for you. Don't let others pull you down because they think it's wrong or they think that's not the way. Right? This is where you got to come in and say, okay, I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Right? And I respect you and I understand it, but I'm not going that way. I'm finding my heart. My heart's leading me over here. My heart's going over here. And that's where it is. And that's when you get the mafia brothers are like, yeah, you got it, baby. All right. We're going to give you a get out of jail free pass. And they come in and here's your get out of jail free pass. You're like, whoa, okay. I'll get out of jail. I'm out of here. Because as we're moving into some newer energies and some real harsh waters, this is when that navigation of the heart is so important. That navigation comes in is so important. Because you're coming into your truth. You're coming into that transformation of your love. I can't have too many people around me. It takes me off task. Yeah. And that's honoring yourself. That's honoring yourself. That's honoring you and going into the direction that you so need it to go into. Right? So this is where this, energy is really pushing us. And it can be harsh because the tower comes in. Right? The illusion of being trapped. So that a lot of times, because when the tower comes in and we're looking at it, we're like, oh my God, is this really true? Is this really happening? I don't know. So it's the illusion of being trapped. And that's the tower. So if you are feeling trapped and you're feeling like the world is coming down on you, then you have to take a look and saying, where am I being trapped? Where am I feeling that this is coming in? Because I need to be in my truth. A lot of shit has already happened. It's the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords, all those. It's there. Right? So this is when we're standing in that truth and that love of who we are and allowing for the openings to happen. So next weekend, and I think I sent out invites to a few people already. And Honeybee, my little honeybee, Cynthia and I, she are going to be doing a Labyrinth Walk. And the Labyrinth Walk, oh my God, it's an earth healing ceremony. Okay. So let me bring up the share here. Hold on. Can't bring up the share with somebody else talking on me. Privacy, baby, privacy. So I'm going to share a screen here. Here we come. We're coming into Chrome. We're coming on to Facebook here. So here it is. It's the Earth Healing ceremony. It's on Facebook. And Let me see if it'll let me move. Okay, here it is. So it is at Alex Monroe Elementary School, and Cynthia and I are going to be, it is going to be about an hour. It's going to be outdoors, and it's up there on Facebook. You just have to look up the Earth Healing Ceremony. If you come out there to look up the Earth Healing Ceremony, you will find the info, and I'm going to be sharing this because it's next Sunday. We're going to be out there at 4:30, and 4:30. And we are going to be doing the Labyrinth Walk, and then I'm going to be doing a meditation. Okay? So meditation after that. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'll be leading you guys into a meditation. No bathrooms or washrooms. All of that is closed. So you got to come appropriate, being ready to go outside, bear the earth elements. And we will come through. If it's a blizzard, we're not doing it, but it's so far the weather says it's going to be quite nice, so we're going with it. We know it's Calgary, we know energies, it can change, but I'm going with it because that's what it says. I'm going with the weather map. So the weather map says, going back to my little weather map, well, no, I'm not in Honolulu. So my weather map says it's going to be 22 next week. 22. So it's 22 next week. So if you want to come out and join us, bring a blanket to sit on or a mat to sit on, because we're going to be doing some work and doing a meditation. And yeah, so come out. It's free. It's free, people. So unless you want to bring, and donate to, Cynthia and my coffee habit, we don't mind, We like coffee. And so that's fine. No, but it's free. And so if you'd like to come out and join us, that'd be absolutely awesome. It'll be great. The other thing, and I just need opinions out here. If anybody does a Patreon page, I know of people who do Patreon. Candace, are you not paying attention again? Candace. It's in Calgary here. Here's the share. It's at Alex Monroe Elementary School, 78th Ave Northeast. So that's where it is. Candace's like, squirrel, what's out there? Oh, look at it, sunshine. So there it is. It's in the Calgary area. So for those who want to join us, it is free. We will be doing social distancing and all of that stuff. It is on Facebook and Instagram. Yes, Facebook and Instagram. So we have it out there, shared it out on my Instagram. Also, it's shared out on my Facebook page. So I've done that. Free. It's free. So next thing, how many of you have done a Patreon page or know anything about Patreon pages? Because I'm thinking of creating a Patreon page and doing one. So if anybody has info on that and on that, let me know, because I'm wanting to do it. The main reason, you know me, there's a couple things, because we're going to be offering, and maybe I'm jumping the gun because Andrea from Blessed Circle is probably going to kill me for this. But anyways, I'm going to be doing a lot more of work with doing some conjuring and doing some work with a little bit of I guess we're going to say spell casting, but I wouldn't call it spell casting, because this is where it's the conjuring. So bringing in it's a spiritual practice. So bringing in spirit to help to activate things. So I'm going to be bringing in a lot of energies to start to activate things with using herbs and crystals and other elements to create something. I will be making spell candles soon and be making some really beautiful, just basic spell Patreon is hit and miss. That's what I thought. So I was just like, because I don't want to put money out there I don't have to. Because I am going to be doing on Wednesday, and it's a 7-day ceremony, but it's private and stuff. So what I'm going to be doing is that I'm making honey pots. It's funny, my honeybees here, and I'm making honey pots. So what a honey pot is, it's a honey pot is that you can make it for love or you can make it for money, right? It's like it's something sweet that you want to do, right? So it's bringing in the sweetness. I need a spell candle for my German Shepherd puppy, please. Oh, you just isn't that called Xanax? So this is where the energies are, where I come in. And Wednesday I'm going to be doing it. So I'll be putting this up on my Facebook page if anybody is. I need one. If somebody wants me to do one for them, and it's going to be a 7-day where I light this candle for 7 days. I do special prayers over it. I can't guarantee the outcome because it's, as I'm putting the energies out, but I would need the person's name and what they are wanting to acquire. So this is where, and especially using Mercury and Scorpio, this is fabulous time to break things open and put things open, right? To break open what it is that you want to open. And the candle is dressed, and I use an essential oil blend that I am creating, and to help to activate the energies so that it can bring it in. And I use things like honey and maple syrup in there. And if it's love, of course, I'm using roses. If it's money, I'm using mint. So if you want to bring in and start to activate things and bring in this activation, I'm going to be doing it, and I'm going to put it up there, and I'll let you know how much the cost is for that if you want. I can only do a few of them. So I'm going to be doing things like that. And so if there's things that you are wanting to create for yourself, or if you are wanting to do, I don't know how else to explain it, but it's getting into a lot more of the root energies and root magic. It's my thing. It's my thing. It's my thing. And coming into that energy of allowing ourselves to bring in some activation, because we are going to be needing, what I have seen through the astrology is that we are going to be needing some help from Mother Earth and the divine spirits in order for us to activate and push ourselves through. It's like almost where we are in a mine, and we have to break through, but doing it on our own at times when you're trying to break things open, or when you are trying to get to another side, it's very difficult if you are the one banging on that rock all by yourself, right? You're doing all the banging. It's really helpful when you bring in an activation. You bring in some prayers, and you bring in a little oomph with those prayers in order to get the activation going and clearing out whatever's in your way, so you can bring in the love, or you can bring in the prosperity, you can bring in the money. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm also going to be bringing in some other special ones that we're going to be doing, and that's going to be put up on Blessed Circle's website, so that I'll be doing some special prayers for different moon activations, different types of fertilities, all kinds of different special spells and stuff to put together. I don't want to call it spells. I don't like the name. I like the name spells, but I don't. I like the name conjuring. I don't know. I do. So when I look into the hoodoos and the voodoos, I love the conjuring, because that's what you're doing. You're conjuring, and you're bringing in the elements of the beautiful goddesses, right? And you're bringing in like Yemen, and you're bringing in the goddess. And I got Mary Magdalene coming in, and these beautiful goddesses, these queens are coming in to want to activate. And of course, we bring in the energy of the masculine, because sometimes you need that extra push to bring it through. And bringing in those beautiful energies. So a couple, and people will say, well, how come, why? Incantations. Oh, incantations. Oh, I love that too. So bringing in the incantations. Ooh, I love that word. And activations so that we can bring in the energies to move things. And I've been working with this on and off for some time, but I'm diving deep into it. I'm diving deep into it and bringing in they're bringing in more of the herbs in at Blessed Circle, but I'm bringing in the herbs, also for myself and bringing in and doing these things. Some herbs we're finding it very hard to get because of COVID. It's amazing that some things are finding very difficult to get a hold of, and making sure that you're getting the right herb from an appropriate vendor. That's the other thing too, is making sure that you get it from the right vendor. So, and this isn't witch. Well, you can call it witchy if you want to, but I feel like it's more of bringing in, and it's so beautiful that Cynthia asked me to do the meditation for this earth ceremony, because this is what it is. It's coming into Gaia. It's coming into the earth elements. And that's the other reason why we are doing the, on the 29th, we're coming together and we're going to go through the October calendar. That's the other reason why we're doing it, so that we can start to bring in, what do you want to activate? What do you want to clear out? What is it that you want to bring in, and bring in your incantations and your conjuring? And what goddesses do you want to start working with in order for you to bring whatever it is towards you or away from you, right? What do you want to push away from you? Because that's the other thing. Because a lot of times it's like, yeah, there's stuff out there, opposing opinions out there. I don't want their shit. Like, fuck you. No, I don't want it. Go away. So this is where we want to bring in this beautiful energy so that we can activate and create something so wonderful and sweet for ourselves. That, because as we head into 2021, whoo-wee, there's some cray that's coming in. You thought, this is different cray. This is a different type of crazy that's coming in, because now we're going to be really dealing with Uranus. And Uranus is, if anybody saw the video of 2 weeks ago or a week ago with my husband, that's Uranus. That is Uranus coming in. He's going to say things that are so not politically correct, but it's the truth. And sometimes it takes people to like, and they're like, what did he say? Did he say that? Yes, he did. So this is where a lot of the energies and stuff coming in, and blessings from my husband and stuff in doing this. Like, he's just like, yeah, whatever, go ahead. And bringing in that beautiful energies, and bringing in the energies of protection in and around us all. So, check out, oh God, I got so much going on now. Check out the meditation next week and what I'm doing on the 29th. If you want more information of that, it's $10 on September 29th. Definitely let me know if you want to join. October 1st comes the full moon to full moon meditation, $75, but it's every morning for this energy to blow up. And that's what we're doing. We're conjuring it from full moon to full moon. And we are going to be doing a Kundalini meditation with this. And Satankar is the meditation that we're going to be doing, is the one and it's one with the heart, and pushing our heart outward and pushing away what we don't need in and around. So we're pushing away and we're coming back into the prayer, pushing out our love. And then with our love, we can push out the energies that aren't in our alignment. That's going to be from full moon to full moon, because there's 2 full moons in October. And the last full moon is the blue moon on Halloween. So there you guys go. I want you to have a fabulous, wonderful day, and go out there and don't let anybody extinguish your flame. Be the beauty you are. Be the love that you are. Okay? I told Jared there was 2 full moons next month. But did Jared go and hide? He probably went under the bed. He asked if he was going to be okay. It's okay, Jared. You'll be fine. It's okay. We love you. I'll probably see him in a corner with a blankie and just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. So sending you guys out so much love and allowing yourselves to be open to the love and the beauty of the world that is around you, and that is you. And don't let anybody else stop you from being that. And may the Lord and the Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you and all that you say and all that you do. Blessed be everybody. And I'll see my Journey Club people at 1 o'clock. God bless, and the Goddess bless you.